Happy New Year! Welcome to the first episode of the Quip Corner with Ada. And yes, word of the month. I had been struggling on, what it should look like this year. And I, well, I will tell you what I was told, and we'll just see how the rest of the year unfolds. And that rhyme was not planned. But please join me in the Quip Corner and we'll talk about the word of the month. See you in a bit. Well, thank you for staying tuned and welcome again to 2025. It is a privilege for us to be in this year. God has been good to us. I know He's been good to me, and I trust Him to be good to you and yours and to, everything around us as well. So as I was praying and planning for 2025, the number 5 stood out for me. And some of us know that 5 stands for grace. The phrase God gave me personally for this year is it's grace to grow and go from good to great. So 5 G's almost. Grace to grow and go from good to great. So we're going to see how this year unfolds, how the monthly, maybe, or quarterly words of the month or quarter, I'm not sure yet, but let's just take it one step at a time. So the word of the month, let's start there. Let's assume that the word for the month, maybe quarter, is grace. Grace. Now, before I, break out the word grace, when I was still ruminating around, the theme or the word of the month or word of the quarter, I realized I hadn't bought my Bible study journal for 2025, in December. And I went shopping and then I found this. If you remember a few years ago, I had the butterfly, transformation. And it reminded me again of going from good to great. So for me, it was a kind of confirmation. And usually before I buy these, I flip through just to see. And I flipped and I saw this. Do you see it? It says, you gotta keep going to keep growing. And I was like, okay, point taken. So that, shall I say, solidified the theme I received from the Lord. But zooming in on grace, I believe that grace is God's grease on our elbows so that we keep going and growing. Grace also stands for God's riches at Christ's expense, God's redemption at Christ's expense, and that's something we definitely should never take for granted. But I came up with a few more. Let's see if I can pull them up. Where are they? Where are you? Don't hide. Yes. God's resources are available consistently everywhere and even every day. That's grace. Grace essentially is the ability to do. Let's see. I think I had another one. Maybe not. Did I write it down? Great results after Christ's empowerment. You know the scripture that says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And so with his empowerment, we have the grace to accomplish things. That's as far as I've gone with the word grace. So we'll see what the rest of the month brings our way. I look forward to reading your comments and possibly your spellouts of the word grace. God bless you. Happy New Year again. See you around.